Hosting for the 7 people that want to know I'm live. Have to post on 3 platforms that averages 2.3 people per platform. How's it going, everybody? Mobius Y here. Time of recording this Friday, November 26th. Finally, it's the frickin' weekend. Ugh. I've had enough of this week. We're back in Stellaris Console Edition. Let me go ahead and start loading up the game with our illustrious Necrophage Empire, the Vampyrz, and the Jeffs. Should be good times. Can we bring them back from the brink of extinction that we were faced with in the last stream? I sure as heck hope so. I gotta turn down my TV volume. Those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy the video, do give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below how you think this particular playthrough is going. If you wish to stay up to date on my live streams or just my Stellaris Console Edition content, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. The goal for 2021 is to still try and hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of December. And there's only a little over a month left for that. Well, 5 weeks, somewhere around there. So anything you can do to help out would be greatly appreciated. That includes subscribing yourself and clicking and sharing this content, with anybody who you think would enjoy watching it. What's up, Emperor Badger? Good to see you. There's also links down in the description below that I would like you to check out as well. You'll find one for the official Stellaris Discord where you can become part of the greater Stellaris community. There's a big section for us Console Edition players to discuss the game with each other. There is also links to my own personal stuff, for example, my Twitch channel, which I streamed this off of. Give me a follow there and pop on over Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays in the evenings, Mountain Time. Those are my usual stream evenings. You will also find a link to my Twitter feed. Give me a follow there, as I post important announcements all the time. Last but not least, there's a link to my own personal Discord for fans of my content to freely join. There is almost 200 members there, so if you want to chat with other people who also watch my stuff, that's the place to be, or maybe you just want an avenue to chat with me on a daily basis. Hopefully I will see you in one of the live streams or the Discord. That'd be great. Neomanic, what's up? Semper Buffo, good to see you guys. Thanks for popping in today. Okay, so let's see. How are we doing on our habitats? We have 2 construction ships in the Zambor system, building 2 different habitats. This guy is building a habitat over Zambor 1, which is going to turn it into a mineral habitat because it has a mineral deposit. This guy is building a habitat over a toxic world with no special features. So that's going to be a fortress station to increase our naval capacity and also put an FTL inhibitor in this system without having to really upgrade the thingamabobber. Best of luck with the recovery. No kidding. Thanks, Razor. Appreciate you dropping in tonight, bud. If you stick around long enough, you might see me consecrate another tomb world. Ecumenopolis time? No. No, we are nowhere near Ecumenopolis. In fact, I wonder what happened to the Ecumenopolis that we had under preparation. Which frickin'... I can't remember which planet it was. Great Power? No. I do not think so. I honestly forget which planet it was. But, yeah, we had something that we were turning into an Ecumenopolis, and it was like half done before we got our asses slapped. That place has been abandoned. Seriously, where the hell was it? I'm trying to find it now. I think it was here in UNAC. I think. Not 100%. Ah, it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead. We got here, archaeological site discovered, ancient tomb in Ashipso. Right here in our little new home system. Okay, let's go ahead and get this person to excavate that site. Sure, why not? I need to up our science, because technology is what's really going to save us here. I need more technology more than I need alloys. Don't know how I'm going to pull this off. I really don't. New YT Maug. I think we're going to have to change these alloy foundries. I'll have to leave one, I think, but... Let's see. I have a clerk. Energy is a problem right now. Huh. Getting another agriculture district. Food is not really an issue, but it won't hurt to have more. No, I don't want more. I don't want to lose technicians. I just wanted to add one more farmer. Thanks, game. These are not good options whatsoever. Let's go ahead and get Space Combat Doctrine. Honestly, if you had another system with a planet that has a fuck ton of minerals, you probably could support an Ecumenopolis. More than likely. But this is where habitats will come into play, and we'll save our butts. Ugh. I don't like being surrounded the way we are. In theory, though, if we were able to move to grab Korash and secure it, we could possibly retake all of this area towards Brune's Singularity, and that would give us more space to play around with. Which would be really, really interesting. There's no planets in these areas. There are upgraded star bases, but they're not upgraded very much. And then we'd probably be free to retake our territory in these southern areas that we lost. Huh. Pagetoron is great power, so this was going to be our generator world with 18 generator districts. I can understand why. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna have to just kind of wing it. Will the Great Khan join a war that you start? No. And I'm not even sure if I can. Oh no, wait, I can, because I was looking at it previously. Zelvin Swarm. Redundant life forms. You will be consumed. If we declare war... Yeah, it's just us. They won't help. They won't help. Great Khan will not help. More importantly, the Great Khan got their butt kicked. Because I think that fleet was caught by one of these big chonky fleets like this 34K that the Zelvin Swarm has. But it was actually two Zelvin fleets that caught like this guy. I think it was that big chonky 30K and this 40K fleet caught the Great Khan's fleet alone, beat the shit out of it, and the Khan's already been defeated once. So if she gets defeated again, we're in trouble, because the Kixlufferin horde basically falls apart from that. Well, a number of things can happen, but it's usually the horde falls apart after that. Usually. Rivalry, huh? Gotta admit, it's kind of interesting how nobody really cares about the Zelvin Swarm, because they're pretty isolated. The Sivan archivists are cutting them off from all the stuff going on in the northeast here by the Yaxkalok. So, anyways, I'm just going to do what I can. What is this guy doing? Yeah, we have no hope of defending ourselves against these Zelvin fleets. In fact, the Zelvins are actually attacking the Marauder territory. The Horde's territory, I should say. That is a very not good sign. Anyways. Not a hell of a lot we can do right now, not until we get these, what's it called? Habitats online. So something fun we could try is we could go to our species, this one, people, species, and adjust some species rights for a couple of our a couple of our species, namely the Vampyrz. What do these have as well? Necrophage, and they have Ingenious. Why do they have Ingenious? I wonder when that happened. We could apply different, or sorry, not species rights, but living standards. So right now, our Vampyrz, which only work specialist and ruler jobs, are not really getting too many bonuses, in all honesty. So I'm tempted to jump it up to, can I do stratified? Our empire does not embrace the necessary authoritarian, and we need to be, so for stratified economy, we need to be authoritarian. Academic privilege, we need to be materialist, which makes sense. I believe we're fanatic spiritualist. Oh, egalitarian, military spiritualist. Okay, so never mind. We could change it to where our Vampyrz live under utopian abundance, and then our Jeffs have social welfare. However, our cost of consumer goods will go quite high the moment we do that. Unfortunately, I totally forgot what our ethics were, so I was hoping that I'd be able to set our living standards under stratified economy or academic privilege. I was thinking about it at work. But in a situation like this, though, because we have two species, one of which does not work in the what's it called? In the specialist jobs. Well, not all of them, anyways. They work as necrophytes and enforcers, and I think entertainers if I had those. But most everything else, metallurgists, artisans, death chroniclers, and definitely our rulers, those are all Vampyrz, and they have been. So if we were able to change the living standards, it would be helpful if we could change it, the living standards of our Vampyrz, to either stratified economy, where that increases the political power of our rulers by a lot. Therefore, it would probably give us more stability, if they're happy enough. And we could do academic privilege, which gives them a big happiness bonus, and still a lot of ruler political power, but also 400% to specialist political power. So long as we kept our Vampyrz happy for the most part, then we should have been A-okay, because we could have changed the Jeff's living standards down to, well, we could have it at like social welfare, and that would only be 50% plus 50% workers' political power. But decent conditions is okay too, because they still have normal political power. Yeah, just something to think about. What the heck are you saying there, Badger? Will the Great Khans run in it? Well, start a federation. I have 2 planets right now, Alpha Centauri and Relic World. Just found a 3rd planet. It's a Relic World. Nice. 2 Relic Worlds, not bad. Have fun with that. Alright, back to our energy station. 61 minerals per month. Yikes. That is atrocious. Okay, so we've got necrophytes applying a lot to amenities. It's very tempting to resettle a single vampire pop to energy station, but the problem is we're going to have those necrophytes are going to become Vampyrz, and we don't have enough specialist jobs to make the Vampyrz happy, or employed, I should say. So I think what I'm going to have to do is slap down, we'll do a robot assembly plant and a research lab for now. This might be a little premature, but they'll be there. Gonna make Terra into a research world and make the other relic world into an alloy Ache-monopolist, and hopefully I can get a matter decompressor on my black hole. There you go. It's important to have goals. Alright, I think on the capital what I'm going to do is I will... I don't know. We already have a chamber of elevation. And we already have a sanctuary of repose. It's pretty cool how, like, all our planets are going to have, like, high stability because of those two buildings. Pretty helpful. Empire Capital, Utopian Dream. Oh, there's a Federation forming, eh? What do we got here? Ancient Tomb. The structure appears to be a gigantic mausoleum or necropolis dating back several million years. There are no obvious signs of previous looters, so the structure may have been left untouched since the chameleon field was erected. Blah, 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 blah. Talking is hard. Reading is hard. The structure's first chamber is accessible, but an impenetrable door blocks any further progress. Large alien glyphs, as yet untranslated, have been carved into the wall above the door. Fascinating. But do carry on. Okay, so the Gorf Royal Sons are no longer closing their borders to us. That's nice. Can we... are we able to join a federation? Ask to join federation. Requires excellent relations or an envoy sent to improve relations. Where the hell are our envoys? We have 3. What are they doing? Yaxkalok Citizen State and Yapathy Cartel. Okay. So in the meantime, can we improve relations with you? Bloop. There we go. Form federation. Actor must be independent. Oh. Okay, these guys are... Oh, I have to be independent. Duh. Empathic Cartel are amazingly in a federation. Crazy. Butterfly noises. Okay, what else can we do? Tis the head. Yep. I'm hoping we can use that. Zarklan! Zarklan will it. we got it in the last stream. We got the Zeroni precursors and Zarklan, the head of Zarklan in our previous stream game when we were playing as freaking machines. And we're getting the head of Zarklan again this stream when we're playing as spiritualists. Like big time spiritualists where we get some big boy Unity production. Pretty comical. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and replace this alloy foundry with a research lab, and I would like to add another civilian industries because consumer goods are going to be an issue eventually. Not right away, but eventually. I don't think a single fallen Empire fleet will not be anywhere near enough to, like, we'd be able to use it to take back some of this territory that we had in this chunk of space over here to our northeast. But it would not fend off a single Zelvin Swarm fleet, unfortunately. But that's okay. Be nice to have it. So, they passed. There it is. Great Khan, Wings of White, is dead. After her armada met with defeat a second time in the Jeff's Bane system, the Great Khan made no attempt to escape her flagship when it was destroyed in battle by the Zelvin Swarm. With their beloved leader gone, a vicious power struggle has erupted in the Kixlufran Horde. The Great Khan's warlords are now fighting each other for control over her empire. It remains to be seen who will emerge on top. So ends the reign of Wings of White. Alright, so does that mean we're independent now, or are we still a satrapy? Yes, we are. Okay. How do we get our... If they're all gone, how do we get our independence? Shnikes. The death of the Great Khan has thrown the Kixlufran Horde into disarray. No one is willing or able to receive your call. What's happening over there? I wish we could reverse engineer Zarklan fleets. They're Fallen Empire fleets. I would like to, terraform this Alpine world. It's a size 24 Alpine world. Ooh. Plus 20% physics research from jobs. Not bad. I forget what our initial world thingy was. Let's find out. Desert preference. Okay. So how much to 5,000 for a desert world? Painful. Okay. Zanbor 1 habitat complete. There we go. Okay. So, open borders again. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, but you can't split the fleet and make a little destroyer go die and research it. Well, I found getting debris from Fallen Empire fleets themselves, like even when you're fighting them, is fairly rare. That's just my experience, though. Okay. Okay. I have to colonize with more Jeffs. Does anybody have any suggestions for a name of our mining habitat? Let me know in chat. Boop, boop. Okay. So, it still says we're a Satrapy of the Great Khan, which is kind of weird. Actor must be independent. I'm already improving relations here, so what are you talking about? Yaxkalok Syndicate. Oh, I'm doing it with the citizens, with the citizen state. Whoops. Let's improve relations with the Yaxkalok Syndicate. Like so. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, we just need to be independent, and however the fuck we do that, I don't know. We will find out. Wearing Jungle 38 was taken. What? I'm just going to call you Jungle from now on. How's it going? Thanks for dropping by the stream tonight. Greatly appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely Friday evening. Alright, let's go ahead. Do I want to upgrade the starport? I have 1,000 influence. What am I going to do with it? Capacity subsidies. What happens if I deactivate that? What happens to our economy, I wonder? Not much difference right now. I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that we don't have very many technicians right now. Nutritional plentitude. Pop food upkeep, pop mineral upkeep. Let's go ahead and activate that for a little bit. I need some growth speed bonuses. Okay, and we're going to have this dude in power again. Why? No reason. Alien tolerance. Increase our monthly energy credits surplus up to at least plus 20 per month. Oh, okay. Alien tolerance form, eh? Mandate unfulfilled. Don't care. Name it Mining Depression. Well, it's me. I named it Mining Station when I sent the colonizer ship, so... If nothing else, it'll be called that. Alright, we have re-elected our current ruler. Shocker. Can we communicate with these guys? Nope. I wonder if the Zelvins are going to completely wipe them out. It seems like that will be the... Oh, hello. Horde reverts to old ways. The death of the Great Khan has also proved the killing blow for the many reforms that were instituted by the Kixlufren to turn their disorganized marauder clans into a consolidated galactic empire. None of the warlords who succeeded the Great Khan have shown the least bit of interest in continuing these reforms, and the Kixlufren have all reverted to the old ways of their violent marauder past. The Kixlufren are united no longer. It was inevitable, perhaps. Okay, so here's a question. What the fuck is hostile that's attacking me? Where the hell did you come from? What? Oh, that would have been from the fleet that was in our system. like, quote-unquote, protecting us. Son of a bitch. What am I going to do about that? Strike North, what's up, buddy? Still one planet? Just got here. Technically, just one planet. I'm trying to work on that with getting some habitats. Alright, we can get our final tradition. Survival of the fittest. There we go. And we have 2 Ascension slots, Ascension perk slots available now. I have no idea what I want to grab, though. We could grab any one of the 3 Ascension path perks and start those. Kind of want to wait for us to grab Mega Engineering and a Mega Structure and give us Master Builders, followed by Galactic Wonders. That's 2 of the 4 that's left. Sorry, 2 of the 3 that's left. Uh-oh, yeah, uh-oh is right. God damn.
A science vessel has been destroyed.
Yeah, well, there goes our scientist that was doing the frickin' archaeological site. So much for getting the head of Zarkland soon. Interstellar Dominion, I'm ignoring you. The end of the Satrapy. With chaos and instability following in the wake of the Great Khan's death, our status as a Satrapy within the Horde is void. Our oath of fealty was to the Great Khan alone. We are once more free to pursue our own destiny. All Horde military personnel that were stationed in the Shipso system have abandoned their posts to join their people elsewhere after first demolishing any war material left behind. We are free. But we're also fucked. Okay, so now that we have a means to do this, okay. Ask to join Federation. Here we go. I don't need to ask for any favors. We can just, bam, do this. Communications established with the Mutagen Merchant Guild. Incoming transmission from the Mutagen Merchant Guild. Cool. The Axkalok Syndicate has invited us to join. The Vampyrz brand is renowned for its quality. Joining us would allow you to benefit from that credibility. We've joined a Stellar Economic Compact, which is a trade league. This federation has a clear focus on free markets and economy growth. Grants access to the Trade League trade policy, which combines the bonuses of consumer benefits and marketplace of ideas, which is actually really, really good. This could really help. Right now, our trade policy... Oh, never mind. It was something else. So, normally you only have access to wealth creation, consumer benefits, and marketplace of ideas. And both consumer benefits turns every point of trade value into 0.5 energy credits and 0.25 consumer goods. And marketplace of ideas is kind of the same, except with 0.5 energy credits and 0.25 unity per point of trade value. Wealth creation obviously converts all trade value 1-to-1 into energy credits. However, when you join one of these trade league federations, every point of trade value is much more efficiently converted into 0.5 energy credits, 0.25 unity, and 0.25 consumer goods. That might actually help us out a small amount here. Defense in depth, home territory fire rate. I do not care about that. Hit and run. We're gonna have to do hit and run, I think, in case we do run into more. Incoming hostile ships. Cooperative. I don't know. Keep it expansionist for now. Fuck it. Whole bunch of shit is happening. Congratulations, Vampyrz. You're in the big league now. Welcome to the Stellar Economic Compact. Emergency measure for repeal the Readied Shield. Okay, yeah, we're accepting that. We've discovered a new archaeological site, the Endless Expanse, which is way over there. And then we've also got any other rock, which is way over there. Losing Federation XP. Okay, we need to apply an envoy. Crashed starship. Didn't we find these earlier? I swear we found these earlier. Whatever, let's skip all those. Go away. I don't think you have a bright future. No shit. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Strength Norse. Okay. Looking okay here, not great. Huh. Alright. What do I want to do next? Let's slap another reactor district down here just to make sure that we have more than enough jobs, which we do. Okay, so we've got a Jeff working robots as well. Good. Need some robots. Okay. Oh, hello. Incoming transmission from the Kixlufferan Corsairs. Hi! Attention, Dwamax! Our warriors grow bored and cause much trouble, much fighting with each other, many dead, but we have solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight for Dwamax in exchange for credits. If you want best mercenaries in Galaxy, hurry now before too late. Good to know. Alright, so we need to assign... We're losing cohesion and losing XP like crazy. So we need to assign an envoy. The Axcalox Citizen State, we're okay there. I don't think I've been in a trade league before, so we can take a look. You won't conquer the galaxy, but revenge is inevitable. Indeed. We can take a look at the benefits of being in a trade league federation. Yeah, I know he should have grabbed Interstellar Dominion. Shut up. I'm fairly certain we did not check out the benefits of being in a trade league federation many months ago. So the level 1 perks is you get access to the trade league trade policy, so we've been over that. Level 2, you get free trade agreements, which increases trade value by 5%. Interior lines, ship speed is increased by 10% while in Federation space, and the president gets an additional envoy, which can be assigned to the Federation, of course, to help with cohesion and XP gain. Level 3, another 5% to trade value. Space lane security, plus 5 to trade protection, which is okay. Sanctity of office, president modifier, Federation influence gain plus 1. So I guess the president gets plus 1 to their influence. Level 4, another 5% to trade value. Officer exchange, the amount of members contribute towards the Federation naval capacity counts for 25% more. So your Federation naval capacity contribution is improved by a 1/4. And then President modifier gets plus 10% diplomatic weight in the galactic community. Lastly, at level 5, we get another 5% to trade value, so that's a total of 20% bonus to trade value. You get Stronger Together, which is plus 25% damage to endgame crisis factions. I'm pretty sure there was the what was it? Union gets 2 of those and has like a 50% endgame crisis damage modifier. I can't remember. And then the President gets a modifier for plus 10% trade value. So everybody in the Federation has plus 40% to trade value, while the President has plus 50% to trade value if this Federation hits level 5. So that's kind of interesting. Nothing super stellar spectacular, naturally, but it's interesting enough. The Axcalox Citizen State has closed borders all of a sudden. Commercial Pact invitation. Here at Ganlarev Trading Coalition, we consistently deliver more for less, and today we would like to offer you a deal you simply cannot refuse. A commercial pact with us. Tell us you can't refuse. We'll take it. War declaration. Who are they declaring war against? They want to declare war against the Ganlarev Trading Coalition. Yikes. I'm voting no, just for fun. The vote failed because it has to be unanimous. I like that. Very good, very nice. Okay, what the hell am I going to do about this stupid galleon that's here?
Steering clear of belligerents. A mining station has been lost.
It's ruining everything. It really is ruining everything. It makes me sad. Shit. Oh well. Now what are you going to do? Is it going to start bombing our planet? It is. You got to be fucking kidding me. For no reason other than it has nothing else to do in this system, it's going to start bombing our planet. What the fuck? Doctrine, space combat. Let's go ahead and grab eco-integration studies. Okay, well I did improve our science, so it's not taking 300 months to finish a tech. It's only taking 80 now. Oh boy. Still don't really have any ideas on what the hell I could grab. Maybe I should do engineered evolution. Huh? What do you guys think? Should we go down an ascension path? I don't know. Thinking out loud. Master Builders, Galactic Wonders, and Colossus Project, of course, would be nice. We might not get that far, though. This is the 6th stream with this game. We're over halfway through. So I don't think we'd get to the point, considering that I have a massive recovery ahead, I don't think we would get to the point where I can build megastructures. So, you know what? Genetic Ascension it is. What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. Should we go Genetic Ascension, Synthetic Ascension, or Psionic Ascension? We are partly spiritual. Remember that. We will probably lose. I wonder if we lose the spiritualism if we go synthetic. Worship Slanesh. I should reform our government and get rid of this Byzantine bureaucracy. It's kind of nice to have, but I have like no admin buildings anywhere right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Man, I love that new trade policy that we have absolutely stabilized our energy credits, and we are quite heavily in the green on consumer goods now. That's pretty cool. End of cycle. I have no opinion because I don't know what they are. Strengthener says synthetic. Well, I'll give you an idea. I'll give you some ideas here, Neomanic. So there's 3 ascension paths, and these come with the Utopia DLC. Each one requires 2 ascension perks. So genetic ascension is engineered evolution here, and this one evolutionary mastery. I'll tell you what the individual effects do. Only 3 blockers on my relic world. What the fuck? Nice. So engineered evolution gives you +3 gene modification points. So those are the biological traits that you can use to gene mod your pops. You get 3 more trait points, and the special project cost of modifying a species of gene modding is reduced to 25%. So it's cheaper, and it's done more quickly. It also unlocks the clone vats building, which will allow us to improve our pop growth speed by a decent amount when we build one of those. And it gives us the research option gene seed purification. That allows us to train gene warriors. It's a pretty powerful army for biological empires. One of the strongest individual armies you can get. And then the second part is grabbing evolutionary mastery, which gives you an additional 3 gene modification points. So going this ascension path gives you a total of 6 additional trait points, and it further reduces the modify species special project by another 25%. So it's 50% cheaper for you to gene mod your pops. Therefore, it will happen faster. Compared to other empires who do not go biological ascension. It also gives you the research option genetic resequencing, and when you take genetic resequencing, you have full control over gene modding your pops. What that allows is you can go into gene modding your pops like so, you would be allowed to remove positive traits like ingenious, intelligent, natural engineers, and replace them with other stuff. You would even be able to add red negative traits, which normally neither of those things you can do normally. Let's take a look here. So by default, you can normally only remove the red negative traits and add more green positive traits. But by going biological, or as some people refer it, genetic ascension, you are able to completely customize your species traits however you want. Not only that, but there are 5 additional special traits that are added that you can gene mod your pops with. There's one called erudite, which is like intelligent on roids. It gives even more bonus research from jobs, as well as your leaders will have the erudite trait, which gives them further bonuses to like your admirals, your generals, your governors, and your scientists. There's one called fertile, which is kind of like rapid breeders on steroids. It gives you even more pop growth speed. It reduces their housing usage. And there's some additional special ones like what the hell is the other one? It's like super resilient. I forget what it is. It looks like a brick wall. I wanted to say fortified, but I don't think that's what it is. There's one called nerve stapled, where pops with nerve stapled are not affected by happiness, but it improves their output from like food and mining jobs. Food and minerals jobs. Stuff like that. So genetic ascension or biological ascension allows you to custom tailor your species traits however you want. Robust. Thank you, Badger. That's what it's called. Robust. Robust is like resilient on roids, where your defense army damage is really high, leader lifespan is really high, and then there's a fifth trait that I can't remember. So erudite was the smart one. Fertile is the pop growth speed one. Robust is the defense army damage one. Nerve stapled is the really special one. That's useful for slaves. And then the last one is you can actually gene mod pops to be delicious, which is fantastic if you're using pops as livestock to produce food, because it increases the amount of food that they produce by, I think it's like +4 per month or something like that per pop. I can't remember the exact value. So that's biological or genetic ascension, as some people refer to. We'd have to grab those 2 ascension perks. So bottom line, it gives you a lot more trait points that you can use to gene mod your species. It gives you an additional 6 trait points to do that, and it makes it a lot cheaper so that you can do it a lot faster to gene mod your pops. And you get access to special traits, which are normally inaccessible unless you complete genetic ascension and get the genetic resequencing technology. Synthetic ascension starts with the flesh is weak. That's the first portion of it, and then you go on to taking synthetic evolution. So to start, you take the flesh is weak, and the bonuses themselves aren't that great. It has -10% robot upkeep reduction and +10% to pop assembly speed, which is the construction of your robots. It's a little bit faster. And a special project is prepared to enhance our citizens with cybernetic implants. So a special project shows up here in the situation log, and it costs engineering research to do it. So it takes many months to do it, but it causes your main species to get the cybernetic species traits. So if you were to go, for example, in here, we would take a look, and there would be like necrophage, intelligent, natural engineers, traditional, non-adaptive, and cybernetic. Having the cybernetic trait gives bonuses to your leaders, particularly like your scientists and your admirals and stuff like that. It does give bonuses to some jobs, some types of jobs. They get a little production bonus, and it also increases the lifespan of your leaders by like another 40 years. So it does help out, and you get these small modifiers to robot upkeep and robot assembly speed, which, you know, At a first glance, they don't look that great, but they can be helpful because reducing robot upkeep can actually help with your overall economy because they do require energy for upkeep. And then the second part, synthetic evolution, increases overall robot resource output by plus 10%. You get one more robo point for robo modding, and the special project cost to modify species is reduced by 50%. There is also another special project that is created to transfer the minds of our citizens into synthetic bodies. So literally what this does is your people take their brains out, put them in a jar, and hook that jar up to robotic bodies, and your entire main species becomes synthetics. So they become immortal, they become robots that have production bonuses, they have special leader traits that improve their effectiveness as admirals, scientists, generals, blah, 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 blah. You quite literally turn your entire species into immortal robots. So that's Synthetic Ascension. And then last we have Psionic Ascension, which is the most unique, in my opinion. You start off with Mind Over Matter. When you take this Ascension perk, some of your pops and your leaders will get the Latent Psionic trait, meaning that some of them have started to touch on and awaken their psionic powers. This gives you the research option Telepathy. The tech itself doesn't really do a hell of a lot. I think it decreases sprawl from pops or some crap. But what really makes it interesting is when you take Transcendence, which causes all of your pops and all of your leaders to gain the psychic trait. It gives various bonuses to the different leaders, governors, admirals, scientists, and it also gives to your pops various production bonuses. I can't remember exactly what they are off the top of my head. Doesn't really matter. But on top of that, later on, you are able to dedicate. You get a certain little kind of special project, sort of a special project, where you'll see a modifier in here called mustering psionic energy to breach the fabric of this realm, of this dimension, into another dimension called the Shroud. And you can do that every 5 years in game. Once you've done it the first time, you can breach into the Shroud and pick up additional bonuses. There's various boons and curses that you can get, and they're sort of random, but you also get the chance to talk with and form a covenant with these godlike entities that exist in the Shroud, and they give you weird. They give you a myriad of bonuses, but they also take something away from you. Like one of them will randomly mutate some of your pops so that they get random traits and have a random portrait all of a sudden, stuff like that. By breaching the Shroud, you also have a chance to get access to psionic technologies, things like psi shields, the precognitive interface computer, stuff like that. The psi jump drives, which is like a better version of the regular jump drives. So it's kind of cool. Objectively speaking, it's maybe not the best, but Psionic is easily the most unique just because of the mechanics that are involved with it behind breaching the Shroud and how you acquire additional benefits and bonuses from the Shroud. So hopefully that gives you a moderate idea there, Neomanic, of the different things that they do. But yeah, what did you all say there? Strengthenor said synthetic. Semper Buffo said do genetic ascension. What did Emperor Badger say? I'm guessing everyone wants psionic ascension. What the hell? The routing of various goods is the lifeblood of our prosperous trade federation, but so far each empire has relied on their own logistic standards with regards to container design, loading procedures, and shipping pipelines. In order to maximize efficiency, a new trial project will commence in a few years, one that aims to investigate and trial a new, specific shipping standard that will be applied to all members of the Federation. Participation requires a system with at least 50 trade value flowing through it. Furthermore, the existence of an off-world trading company would mean increased statistical data, and so is encouraged. Due to the vast scope of this project, some costs will apply, but it's for the greater good. That is to say, more future profit. Every member of the Federation is strongly encouraged to participate. An excellent initiative. You think genetic ascension for the roleplay? Oh, hello. So, fun fact. AI empires can go down an ascension path as well. And when they go down a psionic or a synthetic ascension path, you get an alert like this. Mandasura Prima embraces cybernetics. It would appear that evil has taken root within the Mandasura Commerce Guild. We have received troubling news that the citizens of that star nation are now mutilating their own bodies on a massive scale, installing profane mechanical implants in place of the body parts they were gifted with at birth. They have even gone so far as to rename their species to the High Mandasurae, yet another sign of their commitment to abandon their origins and embrace the cold soullessness of technology. This is an affront to nature. So because we're spiritualist, we are not too keen on other people going down the synthetic ascension route. And other spiritualist empires don't like it very much either. I forgot to mention that. When you go down synthetic ascension and your whole species becomes robots, you piss off the spiritualist fallen empire. They get really mad at you. Let's do another agriculture district. Alright, so Semper Buffo and Neomanic said genetic ascension, Strength Norse said synthetic, and Emperor Badger said psionic, so we're gonna go genetic. Sorry guys, you got outvoted 2 to 1. To 1. 2 to 1 to 1. The Yaxkalok citizen state is embroiled in civil war, pitting the organic Yaxkalok government against the intelligence that metastasized in their systems, known as the Model 16 Sentience. So this is a robot uprising. Because they did not give their synthetics citizen rights within their empire, they are dealing with a machine uprising. And I'm pretty sure these are the fuckers that we are not allied with. It's the other Yaxkaloks, the Yaxkalok Syndicate State, that we are in a federation with. The Yaxkalok Syndicate. Excuse me. It's hard. Model 16 Sentience. Alert. The Model 16 superintelligence cannot see any benefit to continued Vampyrian intrusions in Model 16 space. Therefore, effective immediately, our borders have been closed to the Holy Hematologic Republic. Let's go ahead and contact them. Are they, like, determined exterminators or something like that? I'm curious. No. Install Bot and Rapid Replicator. Model 16 Sentience greets you, Organics. Let's try and improve relations, shall we? We don't need to do it with the Yaxkalok Syndicate anymore because we're in a federation with them now. Yeah, so it's the Yaxkalok Syndicate state that we're not in a federation with. So, okay. The Yapathy Cartel, we are in a federation with them. They could kind of help sort of protect us from the Zelvin Swarm. Unlikely. But you never know. Alright. We need to... Oh shit, I don't know what to do. We no longer feel that the commercial agreement with us is to our advantage. As of today, it is void. Fine, fuck you too. Jump drive, UV lasers. Let's get the Interplanetary Research Initiative. Not really going to do a hell of a lot for us right now, but you never know. Okay, so genetic ascension it is. We need to take engineered evolution. Engineered evolution. Sometimes evolution needs a nudge in the right direction. We now have the technology to genetically modify our bodies and minds to endure the trials of an ever-changing environment at an unprecedented rate. Excellent. And then for evolutionary mastery, we don't got to do jack shit. We just do boop. There we go. Evolutionary mastery. Gone are the days when the survival of our species was at the mercy of chance, when a vampir's fate was decided on the whims of nature in the genetic lottery. The engineers of our time work not in steel and concrete, but in the very building blocks of life itself. With advanced gene modification, we will secure the future of our nation. Excellent! Alright, so that's that. And we need to do genetic resequencing. This will take a bajillion years. Great. Do I have a biological expert? No, I do not. Let's go ahead and, This psionics expert isn't really helping out too much with that, so I want to fly a high level, this guy, Spark of Genius. High level Spark of Genius, that's what we want. Another war, huh? Zambor 2 habitat complete. Beautiful. Voting no. I don't want to go to war. I do not have the means to go to war. Stop trying to go to war. Where are my science ships? I wonder if I send in a science ship here on... hello? The Decron Eradicators has declared war on our ally, the Gorf Royal Sons. Son of a bitch. We are now at war with the Decron Eradicators, so the Gorf Royal Sons had a machine uprising too. The nation of Hesse is embroiled in civil war, pitting the organic Hesse government against the intelligence that metastasized in their systems, known as the Decron Eradicators. Let us see how this plays out. Son of a bitch. Yep. Declaration of war completely failed. Okay, so it was the nation of Hesse. There it is. Way up here. Decron Eradicators. I'm going to kick the shit out of them, aren't you? Let's see. A 61,000 fleet power fleet. Brilliant. I love it. They said that sounds like they are determined exterminators. When it has like eradicators in the name, yeah, they're determined exterminators. Determined exterminator and delegated function. Higher intelligences will never be safe as long as sapient organics plague the galaxy. Hey, that's our robot. That's our robot. Oh, that's too bad. Looks like some of our robots migrated to the other side of the galaxy somehow and decided, hey, killing everybody. Alright, can you do this archaeological site, please? I just want to fly this science ship in there and see how this galleon reacts. If it immediately goes after our science ship, then I will pull it back, obviously. Okay, it's about to jump. Let's have a look-see. How is it? Aether refugees arrive. Huh. They're arriving from the Decron Eradicators purging of the galaxy. Okay, and where's the science ship? There you go. Are you moving? No. We might be safe. We might be safe to finish excavating that site. I could really use it. We really could use the head of Zarklan right now. Now, how is our devastation going? Oh, it's only 3%. It's going at 0.01 per day, so not a huge deal. Alright, let's lock out these clerk jobs. Don't want them, don't need them. And lock out another farmer job. That's more like it. Our energy credits dropped because we lost like 4 technicians all of a sudden. Combination of our research lab finishing construction and something else. Let's see, so what exactly do these guys have that stops them from becoming what's the word I'm looking for? Specialists and whatnot. Curious. Most curious. Okay, so we are cutting down on the time it's going to take to I should do another research lab. We have the consumer goods, so we're okay there. And we just lost energy again. What the hell happened? Did a bunch of these guys get necrophaged? I think so. Yes, they did. Oh, no, wait, they didn't. Sorry, there's still necrophytes. My bad. Okay. Now that we have clone vats, so nice thing about clone vats is they add 33% to pop growth speed just for existing. They don't provide a job for somebody to work, none of that bullshit. It's just build it, bam, pop growth speed. So maybe I should hold off on the research labs here and slap down a clone vat for the time being. Because we really could fill in these jobs down here, like the technicians and whatnot. That would be most handy. Okay, species rights. Need to set rights, military service, full military service, blah, blah, blah. Citizenship, residence. Pops are free, but are less important politically, and the species cannot produce leaders. So it reduces their political power and amenities usage. Don't really want to make them slaves. 2 kicks Lufrans. Crazy. Still wondering what the hell they're doing here. Where did these Citamatus come from? That's what I'm curious about. Decent conditions. That's, I don't think we have the good... I don't think we have the consumer goods to completely change all these, do we? Whoa, what the... An extremely powerful subspace entity of some kind has been encountered in the Zygar system. It does not appear hostile and may not even be fully aware of conventional spacecraft, but its mere presence in Zygar is causing massive subspace disturbances in the entire system. These disturbances are localized around the entity itself and should disappear when it leaves the system. While it does not acknowledge hails, the entity is continuously emitting a complex pattern of tachyon pulses, which appears to be a form of language. If our translation software is correct, it is saying over and over, Vlur seeks, Vlur finds. This will interfere with ship systems. Yes, it will. There is Vlur. Hello, Vlur. How are you? Too bad he's not over here by the Zelvin swarm. That would be awesome. Oh, shit. Here's our colony ship. Damn. Well, that sucks. Okay, let's see if we can get this colony ship from Belgium safely over to here. Turning to Belgium Station. I don't want you going to Belgium Station. Can you get to here? I don't think so. Too many closed borders. Yeah. Zelvin Swarm is blocking us from doing that. Son of a bitch. So now I have a colony ship that is just hanging out there doing absolutely nothing useful. Fucking brilliant. That makes me a sad panda. Alright, how are we doing here? Really, really, really want this archaeological site to work out for us. And we get the head of Zarklan, and I will finally have some ships to get rid of this stupid galleon. The first chamber. The alien glyphs above the door have been translated as follows. I am Zarklan, the guardian of Maul's Izirian refugees arrive. Okay. Guardian of Maul's Tarb, the prophet of Jva. In a galaxy awash with spite and hatred, I have chosen to seclude myself here. Proceed, if ye be worthy. Intriguing. Got a minor artifact for that. We can go ahead and use our minor artifacts for something. Let's go ahead and reverse engineer arcane technology. 350 engineering research. Just like that. Celebrate diversity. No. Proclaim religious revelation. No. Ceramo refugees arrive on energy station. Alright. Sell to private collectors for 500 energy credits. Boop. Do that again. And again and again. Alright. We're at 4% devastation. Oh no. Every 100 days adds 1% more devastation. Okay, how are we doing on energy station now? Because we just had some pops flock over there out of nowhere. Dope. And nobody's working the ruler job. We need a vampire pop there. I don't think I can resettle though because this planet is blockaded and being bombarded. What's devastation do? So, oops, hang on. So, devastation, for every percentage of devastation, the amount of available housing, amenities, and trade value, as well as the resources from jobs, those are all reduced by the same value. There's a pop growth reduction of the same value, and there's less immigration pull. It also increases the upkeep for jobs. The higher the devastation gets, and depending on the opponent's bombardment stance, there's a possibility that they can kill pops or destroy buildings while they're bombing the planet. It depends on, like I said, what their bombing stance is, and they do have to deal a decent amount of damage of devastation before that will start happening. So it's just all around bad stuff. If you bomb a planet long enough, that planet basically falls apart because each pop needs a ridiculous amount of amenities, housing. They're not producing resources from jobs. The pop growth goes in the toilet. The upkeep for jobs skyrockets. That's if you bomb a planet long enough to get it up to, you know, like 70% plus or something ridiculous. And that's because it's getting bombed. Yes. This might come as a shock, but Xenos don't really like getting bombed from space. Alright, so our energy credits should be stabilizing a teeny tiny bit with more technicians here. Okay, we just necrophaged some pops. Nice. Where did they go? Oh no, we got more refugees. Excuse me. I thought we necrophaged them. My bad. My bad. What is another building that I was thinking about adding? Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade this to Habitat Central Control. Got a couple more technicians out of that for free. I would like another research lab. We have, yes, we have robots here. Trial participation denied. The logistical remodeling trial has begun. However, Holy Hematologic Republic has been found lacking in facilities necessary for participation in the trial. The lack of a trade hub in a system with sufficient trade value flowing through it is nothing short of baffling. To miss out on a potentially beneficial project is a mistake, but to miss out on such a supreme business opportunity as trade value, that's almost a crime. For shame, Vampyrz. For shame. Encumbrance tax modifier added, giving the following effects. Minus 10% trade value. That's too bad. I don't give a fuck. Encumbrance tax. That's permanent. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and reform government. Don't need Byzantine bureaucracy. Memorialists, we're going to keep. Shadow Council, we're going to keep. What else are we going to take? Diplomatic Corps for 2 more envoys? Heh. That'd be entertaining, but no. Let's see. What would be a good one? Meritocracy would be okay, I think. Animated armies would just be entertaining. Police state for even more stability, eh? I wonder. Parliamentary system for more faction influence? I think I'm going to do meritocracy. Increase our specialist pop resource output. I do like the memorialists. The Shadow Council has been kind of handy with the heavily reduced election cost. Or election influence cost, I should say, because it's only costing us 12 to vote the person that we want. I missed it all, didn't I? No, you did not, Ancient Gamer. There's still about 50 minutes left. Nothing has really happened. What else could we grab? Idealistic Foundation might be alright. Improving overall happiness.
A study has been completed.
Increased happiness will improve stability. But the Shadow Council improves our ruler pop resource output. I'm just going to leave it alone for now. We have more than enough influence to reform again if I need to. Let's see. I don't want any of these. Let's go ahead and grab plasma throwers. Okay, our producing a decent amount of science now, so that's good. Take it. Another reactor district, please. Not that we really need it. Okay. Still don't need to worry about consumer goods. I cannot believe that that is becoming a thing. I like it. It's dope. Alright, on the energy station, we definitely want a... shit, what's it called? We've discovered a new archaeological site. Frozen Complex. Way the fuck over there. We definitely want an energy grid upgraded to an energy nexus. Sooner rather than later. Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply disband that colony ship because it's not doing us any good. And we just necrophaged some pops. Beautiful. How many? Can you get more necrophytes? You can. Ah. Plus 1 necrophyte job per 50 pops. Okay. I didn't fully look at that last time. How are we doing on devastation? Oh no! We're at 6.5%. Whatever will we do? Okay, so why are these green all of a sudden? They're still... I wonder if it's for the tech that we got. Oh, shit. We just had our scientist die. That's not good. Let's throw in this guy. He's just commanding a science ship right now, which I don't need him doing. I can throw you in there. And... ooh, you could definitely do stuff. But you're in Belgium, so... let's go ahead and change that out for this guy. That's better. Continue excavating that archaeological site, please. Disband ships in Belgium so they don't take up energy credits. Indeed. Looking at... where are these construction ships are in Zandbor. They're only taking up 0.9, to be fair, so that's like less than 2. What I need is a shipyard up and running, so let's go ahead and upgrade the starbase in Zandbor. I'll give it a single shipyard module. And that from there we can build some colony ships and colonize these habitats of ours. Oh, I thought they took more. Nah. Your military ships will definitely take up a lot more. Why does this exist? Disband. You're not doing anything for me. Disband. And disband. Ship designer. Let me take a look-see here. Like, for example, this Corvette, its upkeep is, again, less than 1 energy credit. Destroyer. This destroyer design, less than 2 energy credits. This cruiser design, less than 4 energy credits. And this battleship design, less than 9 energy credits. Your civilian ships don't take up anywhere near as much as... what's it called? your military ships. Your military ships will take up a lot more, obviously. Let's delete that battleship design because it makes me sick. Broadside bow, hangar bow, artillery bow. I think we're gonna have to just stick with an artillery bow. And that was a carrier core, hangar core. How come it looked? All right, because the guns went away. Hang on a sec. All right, ancient tomb, the second chamber. Petty kings issued edicts in my name. Empires waged war in my honor. Fools sang my praises. I would have none of it. Curious. Alex Wingfield, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by tonight. Just tuned in. How's the playthrough going? Not good. We're still down to 2 systems. I could expand into Korash, but it's very, very difficult to defend that. So I don't want to jump in on that just yet. There's a frickin' Marauder Galleon that wound up in our home system somehow, and it's bombing the shit out of our only planet right now. So I'm just going to leave it alone. In that same system, we have a science ship that is excavating the ancient tomb site for the head of Zarklan, which will be awesome to get, because then we can actually get some military ships for next to nothing. That'll be really, really handy. And at the same time, I am upgrading in our second system here in Zanbor. I'm upgrading our starbase so that I can put a shipyard module on it and get some colony ships up and running to colonize our 2 habitats that we created in this system. Balrog, what's up, bud? Thanks for coming by tonight. Okay. Amenities are sort of becoming a problem on this world. Oh, that's not good. I like how my phone, like, did its notification at the exact same time as this thing popped up. Yaxkalok Citizen State completes Colossus project. Word has reached us that the Yaxkalok Citizen State has developed specifications for a Colossus-type hull configuration, a weapon platform potentially capable of complete planetary destruction. Suddenly, a contender. Indeed. No Xeno scum were harmed in the making of this stream. I beg to differ, Ancient Gamer. The Kixlufferans got their axe kicked by the Zelvin swarm quite badly. I forgot that we have 55 clone armies on this planet. Unbelievable. Planetary prospecting, eh? Extensive surveying and prospecting of the planet will let us uncover the presence of natural resources. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we just got an insult? What? Our mental network is vast, giving us access to thoughts and ideas from every corner of our empire. But not a single entity has ever seen anything that would lend merit to your tragic existence. Well, that's just rude. Alright, so what just passed? Repeal the readied shield. Cool. Less diplomatic weight from naval power is fine with me. Alright, let's take advanced space habitation. And what do we want from here? Let's go ahead and do UV lasers. I want to lances. 32 months for genetic resequencing. Now, I'm not saying that the genetic resequencing is going to be the be-all, end-all. Oh my god, we're saved. Everything is fixed now. That is not the case at all. But it will be really, really helpful because you can gene mod your species on a planet-by-planet, or should I say colony-by-colony basis, so that, for example, on our energy station habitat, we can... Whoa, oh! I just dropped my controller on my family jewels, and that really hurt. Anyways, on our energy station, for example, if we have a bunch of workers working technicians, as well as we have like a few research labs and stuff like that, we can gene mod all of the pops on this colony to produce far more energy credits from jobs and more research from jobs, further enhancing their production on this planet. If all we produced was technician jobs, researcher jobs, maybe a couple other jobs that don't really matter, but if we focus their their species traits, their pop traits to increase the output of energy credits from jobs and research from jobs, then we'll up the overall production on this colony. Same thing if what we do on the mining habitat, if we do the same thing, improve their efficiency and production from minerals, and then let's say we put alloy foundries on this planet, improve their production of alloys on this planet somehow, or on this habitat.
Construction venture completed.
With pop traits. It's totally doable. Okay, let's go ahead and plop a trade hub down here while we're at it. Hyperlane Registrar? I don't know. I don't know what the hell I want to put here. I'm going to wait until these modules are done. See, it says I can colonize, but it's like, where are you going to build this from? Build colony ship. From where? Let's colonize with Jeff. The Ashipso station is still active? Oops. When did that become a thing? Okay. I guess that's what I got for not paying attention. Alright, well, I guess I don't need... Change that to a shipyard module again, and then Zanbor habitat. Let's get rid of the shipyard and just do 2 trade hubs. And can't do an off-world trading company yet. We need a trade hub module first. That's fine. Okay, so we have a shipyard that I was not aware of. Let's go ahead and colonize. Colonize with a Jeff. We are going to need names for these habitats, and nobody's really provided any. So we have a station that is going to use reactor districts to produce energy for us. We have this station, which has astral mining bays to produce minerals for us. And this station is going to be a fortress station to create an FTL inhibitor and provide a pseudo defense. It's not really going to provide any defense whatsoever until I actually get a fortress building on the surface of that to create an FTL inhibitor. You know what else we could use is another habitat location for a refinery station, because I could really use a station to put a bunch of refineries down and produce some strategic resources. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. I need 135 alloys for that. Sparky for power habitat? Yeah, we can do that. Rename Sparky. There we go. Done. Oh, that's right. I have 1,000. Ooh, I have alloys to upgrade this habitat as well. Shit. I think we can do it. I think we can do without worrying about that for the time being. Because another habitat would be more beneficial than upgrading one that exists, in my opinion. Maginot for the Bastion hopefully will turn out better than the French's one. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, what are we doing here? We have unemployment. Throw them in a farmer job. Okay. This is going to be fun. This is going to take some serious finagling, figuring out what the hell I want to do. Okay, how many alloys is it for an off-world trade company? 100. Whoa, okay. God damn it. Only thing worse than a Dwamak is a Dwakam. No, do not ask what it is. Hi. Who was coming after us? One of the Marauder clans is coming after us, I do believe. Where are they? These guys. Canistian Raiders. Hello. Have you finally come to grovel for mercy then, Vampyrz? You may still offer tribute to secure our withdrawal from your space, but the price has gone up. Bitch! Here, have 1,000 food. Think of all the grief you would have spared yourselves had you only offered us tribute when we first asked for it. Let this be a lesson to you, Vampyrz. Go fuck yourself. Where even are those guys? Like, why the fuck were they raiding me? Maybe somebody paid them. Yeah, they're way over here. Literally the other side of the galaxy. And they're like, no. We want you. Prepare to get fucked. And I'm like, no! No! Not the asshole! Not the asshole! Ah! Alright, definitely need to buy some alloys. Damn. Sell a bit of these. Definitely sell. Yeah, fuck it. And definitely sell a bunch of those. There we go.
Construction
Do for now. Alright. Alright, cool. Abracadunzo. And we should have... There we go, 2,600. That's more than enough. Alright, so we can tell this guy, go ahead and build another habitat here. And then we have more than enough to upgrade Sparky. There's 5 more technician jobs available, so we got plenty of time to upgrade this. It takes 2 years to upgrade it. 2 years is more than enough to fill those 5 additional technician jobs. That will up our overall energy credits thingy-mabobber. And Shipso Station. Building colony ships.
Steering clear of
Perfect.
belligerents.
Shut up. He'll be fine. Just run away. What are we doing here? 10% devastation. Lovely. Shit's gonna start going bad if we keep this up. Habitability. Yeah, see, the Vampyr's habitability is only 30%. Why is it saying it's way more than that? Dum, 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 dum. Can we terraform yet? No, right. It was 5,000. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, hello. The third chamber. Those who wish to parley with Zarklan must first find their way. There is in each chamber a hidden key that must be turned to proceed. The purpose of these challenges will soon be revealed. We're really, really close. Really, really close. I like how our starbase in Shipso is absolutely butt-fucked, and yet it's still able to build ships for some reason, because logic. Come on, Moby, you've got this. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I certainly don't believe I do, but we'll see. Each technician here is producing 7.1. Ooh, 7.5-ish, really. Okay.
Construction venture completed.
We got Zambor Station finished doing whatever here, so that's cool. Excuse me. Whew. We got a little bit of trade value from this system now because of the trade stuff. Let's see. We do not have borders access for this project. We do not have border access for this project.
Steering clear of belligerents.
Okay. Investigate Chi aliens. Alright. Evading hostiles. End of... Oh! Wow. The Star Nation, formerly known as the Decron Eradicators, have been destroyed by its enemies. How this will affect the political climate of the galaxy remains to be seen. Wow! I thought we were losing that war because I was looking at our war exhaustion. I wasn't actually paying attention to what the fuck was going on over here. Damn. Machine uprising happened and then they got their butt kicked. So now everybody's like, well, shit, don't, no more uprisings, guys. Guys, no more uprisings. They'll whoop our ass again. It wasn't fun the first time. It's actually a good thing. Oh, any suggestions for the name of our mining? Oh, I've got a merchant here now, okay. That's because we have ops. What do we got now? Minor economic sanctions. I'm there for it, but we are literally bottom of the fucking pile when it comes to diplomatic weight, so... These guys are against it. It's tempting to join them, just to see if other people will swing their votes over too. Alright. About half done upgrading the habitat, and we haven't even grown a new pop yet. I love it. Very good, very nice. Okay. Energy is still a problem. Energy is going to be a problem for a while, I think.
Establishing an economy.
Alright. My fortress station. Let's rename that. Maginot Roly. There we go. Bam, done.
A study has been completed.
No! No more wars! Please! X-ray lasers. Alright, let's get the particle lance, because I want an X slot on my battleships. That would be amazing. You know, if we keep this up, we're going to get kicked out of our own federation, because they're going to be like, I'm sick of you voting against me all the fucking time. Leave federation. Oh. The nation of Hesse has left the Stellar Economic Compact. That's not good. Declined war. Ah, see, I called it. They were going to fucking hate that. You cannot afford to play games with the nation of Huzribidibidi. Alright, let's go ahead and improve relations with these guys. Your nation is both flawed and primitive, Vampyrz. It pains me to witness such inefficiency. It's too bad. See, I knew that they were going to hate that after a little bit. Didn't realize it was going to be that quickly, though. Christ, they're sitting at... That's got to be like minus 60 just about. Because, let's see. Minus 1.4. So what is that? Like maybe minus 50 for each time that you say no. Independence guaranteed to the Model 16 Ascensions. Oh, okay. Research agreement broken. That's too bad. Alright, well, don't start hating on each other. We're going to try and invite them back. Don't worry. Alright, I've got unemployment. It's a clerk. Let's resolve that with a few more mining districts. I've down to 2 districts left. Son of a biatch. Okay, that desert world, that size 24 desert world, let's see. Crap for districts, period. We could use those agriculture districts. Gold digger for minerals, scraping the bottom of the barrel on that one, indeed. And we're negative on energy again. Declare war. Impose ideology, fuck it, whatever. Y'all go have fun. War declaration, indeed. Alright, how are we doing on this archaeological site, I wonder? Uh-oh. Mining station. Distribute luxury goods. We always have a problem because there's no bloody amenities. So, let's get a chamber of elevation down there right away, then some clone vats. And a robot assembly plant will be last. Quarry. Simple. Thematically appropriate. I like it. Done. Cool. Well, alright. While we're at it, we can do a habitation district and then 3 more astro mining bays. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, man. Okay. Building slot here on Sparky. Don't know what I should put there. I need something else with amenities. Do the, hang on. Did these dildos? No. Unity and Society Research. Okay, so what else do we have for producing amenities? The Temple. That's what it is. Priests in the Temple. Holo theaters are usually my go-to, but that's as a regular empire. Because we've got these, because we have the Chamber of Elevation and temples, since we're a spiritualist. Alright, Sparky just necrophaged 3 pops. Beautiful. I like it. So I don't have to worry about amenities now that we actually have some rulers. Beautiful. Alright. I'm pretty stoked because this weekend I'm supposed to have some folks from work poke over and play some board games. Last time I set that up, everybody bailed. Like, everybody. I was not too happy. Okay, so we did that. What the hell did we just complete? What was it called again? Researched. So, genetic resequencing. Neomatic, this is for you. We just finished genetic resequencing, which we get access to when we complete biological or genetic ascension, whatever you want to call it. Biological ascension, genetic ascension, whatever. For completing these, for getting the second ascension perk. Okay, that's the technology we got. Gene seed purification is the other technology we got just for doing the first part, taking the first ascension perk. This gives us access to the Gene Warrior Army, which they are, like I said, they're a powerful army type for biological empires. They require a decent amount of upkeep, but they have high damage, morale damage, and high health and morale themselves, especially when compared to things like clone armies and assault armies, stuff like that. Yeah, that was the best looking research option that we had there. Okay, our admin cap is actually getting up there. So, I'm going to cancel these additional mining districts. Fuck off. And let's throw down an admin office now. Right on it. So now to top it off, let's go ahead and take a look at our species ZZZZs. We're going to create a species template. So if you've noticed, the gene modding thingamabobber is totally different. I can remove these green positive traits, boop, 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 and I can add red negative traits. You can't do that normally unless you complete that biological ascension. Now, as I mentioned, we also have access to these special traits that are only available if you complete biological ascension or genetic ascension, whatever you want to call it. So, as I said, there's delicious, where the food from livestock is increased by 2. Livestock already creates a decent amount of food per pop, but this increases it by +2. And it's a flat bonus. It's not a percentage bonus. So it's actually kind of nice because this flat bonus, this flat amount increases the base food that's generated, and then any additional percentage bonuses to the production is added on after the fact, which is kind of nice. So if you have, say, delicious food from livestock, and then you can also add, in theory, you should also be able to add, where the hell is it? Agrarian? Or is that not an option anymore? This one here, agrarian, plus 15% food from jobs. So let's say if the livestock normally only produced, I'm just going to throw a number out there. Let's say livestock normally only produced 4 food per pop. This would have it produce a base amount of 6, and the plus 15% would give you more food from that bonus, in theory. So that's one of them, delicious. And then you've got nerve stapled, which this causes the nerve stapled pops to not be able to generate leaders. They cannot be employed in ruler or specialist jobs, but they are no longer affected by happiness. This improves their resources from jobs by plus 5% in doing so. So they don't get bonuses from happiness or anything like that, but they do still have increased production from stability bonuses, and they have a flat plus 5% resources from jobs, which is pretty decent. You've got fertile, which increases pop growth speed by plus 30%, which is a lot, and decreases their housing usage by 10%, which is pretty good. Robust, this one I mentioned earlier. Habitability plus 30%, resources from jobs, all jobs, plus 5%, and leader lifespan 50 years, plus 50 years. And last one, this is the super duper smart one. Researchers output plus 20%, leader level cap plus 1, and leaders from the species have additional traits and bonuses. So they can get additional leader traits that apply to whatever their thingy is. Kind of cool. Let's see, what can we... That'd be interesting, combining robust with nerve stapled. Gives you a plus 10% flat bonus to resource production. But it cannot work specialist and ruler jobs and is not affected by happiness. However, they have heavily increased habitability and leader lifespan, despite not being able to produce leaders. Okay, let's back out of this because I don't really fucking care. Jeffs. We want Jeffs to do stuff. We're going to create a template. Let's go ahead and remove slow learners and unruly and rapid breeders now that I think about it. We'll add fertile. And what is the increased worker output thingy-bobber? I do believe that is strong and very strong. Yes, it is. Not compatible with the very strong trait. Oh, they already have very strong. I didn't realize that. Derp. So plus 5% worker pop resource output. We could increase that with... maybe nerve stapling them is the way to go. See, the thing is, though, if we nerve staple them, I don't think they can be necrophytes. And then we lose out on the ability to necrophage Jeff pops from that point on. So I'm a little iffy on taking that. Anyways. So we'll go with fertile, very strong, and ingenious. There we go. So now we have 1 trait point left. So fun fact, if we remove all the traits, our available trait points is a total of 10 right now, which is quite a bit. So let's go ahead with fertile, and then we've got very strong and ingenious. So this will give them a plus 30% bonus to pop growth speed, so they will grow a decent amount faster. Reduce their housing usage, which is always good. And then with very strong, they have plus 5% resource output in workers, any worker's job. So that'll be the technician jobs that they're going to be working on energy station. And ingenious will improve their energy credits from jobs by a further plus 15%. So they're going to get a total of a 20% bonus to the technician jobs on energy station. I'm also going to go ahead and add communal, because that combos really well with fertile. Communal further reduces housing usage by minus 10%. So instead of 10 housing being able to fit 10 pops, with these 2 bonuses, I should word that better. Instead of 10 pops taking up 10 housing, with just one of these, it would be 10 pops are only taking up 9 housing, but this is even better now because 10 pops are only going to take up 8 housing. So You should be able to fit more of these pops. All right, apply template, and we're just going to apply it to Sparky. There's only one there. Oh, okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. And finishes in 12 months! I'm modifying one pop, and it's taking me 12 fucking months? Are you shitting me? What the fuck? I guess that's what I get for only producing 89 society research. Just a quick question. Is nerve stapled good for making sure happiness is not a problem at all, i.e. if you have indentured slaves? Basically, yeah. Nerve stapled is incredibly good for your slaves. That's largely what you want to use it for, in all honesty. Okay, so we've got to do this again. Chamber of Elevation, clone vats, and we'll do a robot assembly plant as well. But yeah, you're totally right. Oh, that's right. This is going to be a fortress world. So I'm going to leave the habitation districts alone. You're totally right. It is very good. Ooh, necrophyte shortages. Quarry is running low on available pops to necrophage. Well, that's because there's no fucking pops. It's I was going to say, what would be another example? Not necessarily just slaves, but also pops that you don't in the higher end jobs. That's what it comes down to. Losing Federation level. Oh, great. Go away. Okay, do I need to assign another goddamn envoy to this thing? I guess so. Son of a bitch. Hang on. Model 16 Sentience. I don't care if we're on good terms with those guys. There we go. That's more like it. We are so close to a level 3 Federation, too. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. Close, close, close. Let's see. Let's take a look at citizen rights really quick for, like, the Azerians, for example. Set rights. Props are free but are less important. Like, you could even nerve staple undesirables, like pops that you were purging, because when you're purging pops, they are extremely unhappy, right? And if you have a lot of them, then there are it severely hampers the overall stability. So yeah, like pops that you're purging, you could set them, you could nerve staple them if you want. There's numerous other ways to deal with that. Alien megastructure. Wow, the Mandasura Commerce Guild have taken on the challenge of building a science nexus, a research institute so technically advanced that it could revolutionize the scientific process completely. The CLIA system is bustling with activity as engineers are assembling the initial build site. Regardless of whether they fail or succeed, trying alone has earned them a place among the great forerunners of our time. A testament to the ingenuity of intelligent life. As always, they're overreaching. Crash and burn, High Mandasura. God damn, they already have a Science Nexus hub. This hub alone is producing more science than our entire empire is. That's pretty sad. Oh my god, there's the next section too. Holy shnikes. Yeah. They're in a good position. Speaking of which, what the hell did we need to do? Okay, we're going to slap down an energy grid here now. Why? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, there we go. Admin office is done. Good. Okay. I'm going to lock out a couple miners. I need technicians right now. Badly. Badly need technicians. Sparky. How many pops do we have? Jesus. We've got 1 pop, 2 Kixlofren, 3 Aethers, 2 Azeri, 3 Ceramo, 2 robots, a bunch of Vampyrz. Goddamn. The fun thing is we can actually ditch the Memorialist Civic. Oh my god. The nation of Heshse have taken on the challenge of building a science nexus. Blah, 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 blah. Cool story. Abandoned star platform. What is that? Huh. Science nexus hub. We're only 100 years in, and 2 of the AI have science nexus hubs already. Even on Grand Admiral. I just realized there is only 10 minutes left in the stream. That's too... Oh, man, I'm actually having fun. This is a little... It's a little challenging. Like, we're 100 years behind, pretty much right now. But this is going to be fun. I'm going to have to try back when we lost pretty much everything. And this is what it's come to. Okay, Nation of Heshse. Let's see. We are improving relations with them. Let's open our borders. There you go. That'll help with it a little bit. But we still only have 133. Their opinion of us, 97. Okay. I can't believe how long this is taking for one pop. One bloody pop. Oh, hello. Archaeological site event pending. The 4th chamber. There is none. The challenges are as meaningless as these words. That is my lesson. I am Zarklan, the pawn, swept along by the currents of history against my will. Proceed, and an audience shall be yours, should one still be of interest. Astounding. Alright, one more chamber. The modification of the Jeffs is done. Alright, so now if we go to Sparky, find that Jeff pop. Let me guess, it's not even working in a friggin' technician job, is it? No. It's a frickin' roboticist. Son of a bitch. Pretty sure I remember when you were making the species for this playthrough, you said you wanted a challenge. Looks like the game heard you. Yeah, no shit. Oops. So the one Jeff pop that I just modified, it didn't matter because it's working a frickin' roboticist job anyways. Fuck, I feel dumb now. Okay, so what, we got an Aether, robot, Ceramo, robot, Ceramo. Okay, so 2 Ceramos are working in the technician jobs. We're going to adjust that. So we can also change their planetary preference, which will improve habitability. We're going to give them desert preference so that they're in line with literally everybody else. And let's just remove all this crap. What did we give those other dudes? Fertile. We also want very strong. And ingenious, I believe, was the other one. Here it is. Ingenious and communal. There we go. Okay. Create template. And we're going to apply this to... All 3 pops are in Sparky anyway, so that's fine. 16 months to modify that. Okay. So, remember, because we took those 2 Ascension perks, Neomanic, the cost of these special projects is reduced by 50%. So, longer to do the modifications of just like a couple pops if we did not take those Ascension perks. Like, it would be even more problematic because it would take probably about another dozen months, roughly. Somewhere around there. We're losing consumer goods now. Okay. Had 2 miners there. What else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? I don't want to get rid of the alloy foundries because our upkeep of alloys is becoming problematic. What's the devastation on this planet like now? 17%. Okay, the longer I let this go, fortunately, the more painful it's going to be turning into. Hey, that is a fully upgraded Necroid habitat. Well, sorry, that's a tier 2 Necroid habitat, I should say. We still have yet to fully upgrade it. It's pretty cool, though. Don't know what I'm going to do here. I usually do a mix of habitation and leisure districts and the odd, like very rarely, but like 1 or 2 trade districts on a fortress habitat. The leisure districts is because I want to fill in as many building slots as possible, which I usually am able to do 12 or 13 with fortresses to create soldier jobs and increase defense armies, blah, 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 blah. Increase the naval cap in the Empire by a significant margin. So I use the leisure districts to create entertainer jobs, because the entertainers produce a lot of amenities. And since all the building slots are taken up by fortresses, I cannot rely on that. I cannot put down a hollow theater anywhere. Commercial pact broken. Regrettably, the commercial agreement between us has outlived its purpose, and we hereby declare it void. Okay, well, fuck you too. The Telepathy cartel now has a thingy-mabobber. Okay. Well, when the crime starts shooting through the roof, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to negotiate deal with crime lords. That is always fun. It makes the crime skyrocket on your world, but it gives you a 10% stability bonus. Plus 10%? Or is it plus 5? I'm pretty sure it's plus 10. But now I can't remember. Okay. You almost done this site? Come on. I do want to colonize this, but really got to terraform it first. Nowhere near those 5,000 energy credits we were needing. Unreal. Okay. We have only 53 pops here, but the next 2 that grow will unlock another building slot for us, which we can definitely use. Research agreement. Looks like the Model 16s are making nice with us. That's pretty cool. Oh, they got knocked down to 1 system? Really? Are they still at war with those guys? Hang on. Model 16. Yep, still at war with the Yaxkalok citizen state. They might not survive. Holy shit. That's crazy. What does Galaxy Edition give me on PC? I have no idea. It should tell you. I know it gives you a mix of the DLCs. I just don't know which ones. Why am I losing energy credits up the wazoo all of a sudden? It's gotta be like upkeep and stuff like that. Did we not successfully upgrade this? No, we did not yet. Okay. Hey, it should. Hey, this guy gained a level. The guy doing the logical site. Fancy schmancy. Oh, hey, you know what? Are we still researching? We are. 6 months before particle lances are done. And 5 months before gene modifying the Ceramos is done for the Reddit. Starter pack seems to give me most of the console DLC. Advanced space habitation, baby. Alright. Oh. I fucking knew it. Zelvin Swarm wants to finish us off. And how convenient that it is happening right at the end of the stream again. What is this? Oh, the enigmatic cache. Hello, enigmatic cache. How are you? Alright, so with that, it actually has been exactly 2 hours. I'm going to save this game. And we'll have to pick this up on Tuesday. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I 100% agree, Jungle. Press F for respects to the Vampyrz, because we're probably going to get wiped out. If the Zelvin comes straight for us, we have nothing to stop them. Good luck in the next episode. Thanks, Alex. Hopefully I'll see you for the live stream. We have nothing to stop them. Maybe there's a possibility that they will go after our allies, since we are in a federation with 3 other people, and one of them is the Telepathy cartel, I do believe, which is right next to the Zelvin swarm. So that's a thing, but we'll just have to find out. Thanks for being here, Semper Buffo. I greatly appreciate it. You too, Neomanic. You guys have a great weekend, and yeah, I'll see you Tuesday for more Mass Effect. Please drop in on Monday. At 6 p.m. Mountain Time, excuse me. Monday, November 29th, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That will be the last Mass Effect Legendary Edition stream, finishing the entire series, the story of J.B. Shepard. It's been many, many months that I've been streaming that, so it'd be awesome to have as many of you there as possible to watch the last few hours of Mass Effect 3 and, by extension, the entire Mass Effect series. So hopefully I'll see you there. And we'll be continuing this stream game in Stellaris Console Edition on Tuesday, November 30th. And we'll see how long we last, or if we last. Should be a good time. Huge thank you to everybody who came by to watch me playing this live tonight. Emperor Badger, Neomanic, Semper Buffo, Razor X06, Strength Norse, Wearing Jungle 38 was taken. Ancient Gamer. Shoot, the list just refreshed on me for some reason. Alex Wingfield, Balrogs, and I do believe that's everybody. It means a lot when you guys drop in and interact with me during the live streams. It encourages me to keep doing this. So I greatly appreciate you guys dropping by during the evenings. And those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below how you think this playthrough is going and what you think is going to happen in the next stream session. And if you'd like to stay up to date on my live streamed content or just my Stellaris Console Edition stuff, do subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. There are also links in the description below that I want you to check out. You'll find one for the official Stellaris Discord, where you can become part of the greater Stellaris community. And there's also links to my personal stuff, such as my Twitch channel, which I streamed this off of. Come on by Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays in the evenings. 7 p.m. Mountain Time is the normal stream start time. It'd be great to hang out with you for a couple hours those evenings. There's a link to my Twitter feed as well. Give me a follow there, as I post important announcements all the time. And last but not least, there is a link to my own personal Discord for fans of my content to freely join. If you want an avenue to be able to communicate with me on a daily basis, that's the place to be. And if you pay me an extra $20 up front, you get a early bird 3-month subscription to my OnlyFans, which will be going public in December. I am totally lying. Strength Norse was asking me about it. Anyways, no OnlyFans, Strength Norse. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to get photos of me in a banana hammock another way. Anyways, that's it for me tonight. Enjoy the rest of the evening, folks, and have a great weekend. I will see you all again on Monday. This is Mobius signing off for now. See you soon. Take care.